Hello friends. So the climax of the story, climax, the highest point of interest, that is climax means. Now today we will see that. I would like to keep it, let it be a suspense for you, what is going to happen. The words we have to be explained, pounding loudly. Pounding loudly means beating loudly. When for the first time when I attended an interview, my heart was pounding loudly, means beating loudly because of nervousness. Better and wild. Wild means that bad. So bitter and wild means wild tasting. That means a very unpleasant thing. Something very unpleasant. Something that you dislike very much. Bitter and wild tasting. When people abuse you, as you is speaking bad words to you, that is bitter and wild tasting. Isn't it? Somebody calls you nickname and so on. It's bitter and wild tasting. Wild tasting. Sighed loudly. This is sighing loudly means. Understand that? Sighing. S-I-G-H, and loudly. If it is not loudly, then it will be loudly. That is to express your relief, so to say. Isn't it? That's it, a relief expression. Trembling rush, shivering. Rush means with great speed. Traffic rush, traffic rush. So here it is trembling rush of words. Words came out from her mouth at great speed and shivering. That is trembling rush means. Adrenaline is a hormone that is released to give you added energy, to make you very energetic, to face a dangerous situation. Or can also be to face a very, very extremely happy situation. And if suppose a cobra, you come face to face with a cobra, definitely the body will release adrenaline hormone. You know why? To make you ready to fight against it or to run away. Both are possible. Or when some ecstasy, you have come across that word, no? Ecstasy. That means great happiness. Happiness which you cannot control. At that time also, adrenaline will be released by the body. That is great rush of adrenaline means now you become very energetic and enthusiastic. Yell is usually used in poetry. That means shout. Yelling voice, shouting voice. So the last class we saw Marta, depressed, dejected. The bathroom, herself shut up within the bathroom and then crying and crying and crying. Also we saw, she came and broke the news to the principal. So that grandfather won't pay the amount because then it will have no meaning. Then you cannot call it a scholarship jacket, then you can call it some other thing. You buy it for that. So the grandfather said no. So she came and told the principal, no scope. And she turned to walk. Then the principal said, Martha, wait. I turned and looked at him, waiting. He called me, so what did he want now? She is thinking. Why did he ask me to wait? What's the purpose? I could feel my heart pounding loudly in my chest. Because it is a time of to be or not to be. get or not to get. Say, stay or go. So what will? A moment of uncertainty. Something bitter and wild tasting was coming up in my mouth. I wanted to say something very bad. Why are you asking me to wait out this? You give it to Joanne. So such kind of things I thought. I was afraid I was going to be sick. My God, mentally sick. I was going mental, I thought. I didn't need any sympathy speeches. I thought that he's going to sympathize with me. Oh, don't worry, Marta. Tomorrow, next time it will be given to you. Don't worry, you will be all right. You will have a great future. You have been a good student. I know that, but this year the policy has changed, so on and so forth. He sighed loudly and went back to his desk. The principal did not speak anything, but instead he sighed. He was standing. Then he went back to his desk. He watched me, biting his lip. He was biting his lips. And looking at her. Okay. We'll make an exception in your case. Exception, special case. Your case will be treated as a special one. I will tell the board you will get your jacket. I could hardly believe my ears. I could hardly believe my ears. Till the last moment, what might happen, nobody knew. But here comes the hour of victory. The jacket will be mine, only mine. Because I have been working for it for the last 8 years. It's mine, it's mine. I spoke in a trembling rush. Oh, thank you, sir. Trembling rush of words. Shaking. Oh, thank you, sir. Suddenly I felt great. I didn't know about adrenaline in those days, but I knew something was pumping through me, making me feel as tall as the sky. You can see when you pump the bladder of a football or a basketball, you can see what happened. Like this. So she says, the hormone adrenaline was released by my body and I was going in to the sky, as tall as the sky. I wanted to yell me, shout, jump, run the mile, do something. When adrenaline is released in your body, you have to do something. Either you have to run, or you have to shout, or you have to jump, or I don't know what. What a terrible thing. What happiness. This is called ecstasy. Ecstasy. Easy is ecstasy. It's great happiness. Unbound. No limit. Because it's my life's achievement. The life's achievement of a student who worked continuously for 8 years. Standard 1 to Standard 8. And it already had slipped out of me. Now it comes back. That's great. That's great. I wanted to yell, cry, run. I ran out so I could cry in the hall where there was no one to see me. In the bathroom, it was a cry of sorrow and misery. In the hall, where there is nobody, it is a cry of great happiness and ecstasy. Climax. I told you at the beginning of this class, climax, wait for the climax. This is the climax. That the scholarship jacket, her life's ambition, her life's achievement. For a moment or so, or a few hours, we felt that it is going to slip out. But now it has come back in the most unexpected way. Great surprise, because the principal says, this is an exception, special case, and the jacket will be yours. Simplified version. Here, the principal said to her to wait. She could not even guess the reason why. Her heart was pounding loudly. Something terrible was going to happen. The principal sighed loudly. To her greatest surprise, he told her that her case would be treated as a special one and the jacket would be given to her. Hooray, hooray. Isn't it? Jai, Jai, Marta. She could not believe it. With a trembling voice, she thanked him. She felt great. She grew as tall as the sky. There was a tremendous rush of adrenaline. For a moment, she did not know what to do. She wanted to shout, jump and run. She ran out and entered the hall to cry loudly, a cry of great happiness. Let us also be very happy, because she deserved it and now she got it. So let us also enjoy with young Martha. Let her be an example, a model for each and every one of us. You pursue something with a single-minded devotion, you will definitely get it. You run after something, pursue means to run after, with a single-minded devotion. All your heart, might, desire, effort, it will be yours. This is a lesson that you should learn from Martha. See you again. Till then, bye.